Please welcome to the stage your moderators, Dave Solo and James Frazier!
Alright, you guys ready for a good time? Tell me this is not the best panel all weekend.
Wow. James, that wasn't loud enough for Andy and Norman. Atlanta, Georgia, are you having a good time?
They just gave it away.
Bring them out. They sounded fantastic. You guys ready for this? All right, first, we've seen his character survive a gunshot, a coma, infidelity, a boxcar, and more. And although we may not always agree on his methods, there's one thing I'm sure we can all agree on, and that's we believe in Rick Grimes. Atlanta, please help me welcome Andrew Lincoln! We have learned a ton from this character. Everything from the chokehold is illegal to no matter what the outcome, the right thing to do is to stand up for your family and the ones you love, even if it's against the most ruthless character we've ever met in The Walking Dead. Atlanta, I know you love this guy as much as we do. He plays Daryl Dixon.
There's a buddy of mine called Dave Gamble. His cousin, Julie, is she here? What? Sorry. I've been looking for you for a long, long time. Nice to see you. Sorry, carry on, everybody.
Well, gentlemen, quite a weekend, and quite a week, and hell of an episode. How's it been for you all coming off Sunday?
I got attacked. I got attacked by a 12-year-old the other day. Called me a bunch of dirty names. Shit out of him. Is there a delay on this? I think yeah. You're just delayed. It's Sunday. I said I beat the shit out of him. He was 12.
So, gentlemen, the brotherhood that you share, both on screen and off, is second to none in all of television.
I think you called it the bromance panel a couple years ago.
Right. When I say bromance, what's it been like taking this amazing ride together since episode 1?
Oh man, it's, we had a day just recently, and I just said, the show had aired, and I don't watch it, but Norman forced me to watch the fan reaction in my trailer. This was yesterday, was that 2 days ago? And it's the craziest thing. He looked at me and he just said, this is our legacy, man. And I think it is an astonishing relationship that we have with you guys here. This is like nothing else. And there's, when you lose someone like Steven Yeun, who, what a servant, man. Incredible friend, you lose that connection with somebody that's been on the ride from the get-go, and it is a uniquely crazy, wild, surreal, and beautiful kind of journey, and so you kind of lose a bit of that. But Norm's been here along with Chandler and who's left. My brother sent me a pic, Melissa, of course, yeah, and there was a picture that he sent, my bro, and it was black and white apart from the 3 people that were left. But actually I corrected him. I said, Melissa McBride's still in the house. just went 3 OGs after this. And I was like, yeah, it's only a matter of time, bro.
What is that like on set, like thinking like that there are only 3 left from really the first year? Well, 4, but...
I don't know.
Wait.
I mean, it's different. It's you think back at all those people that you started with, like Jeffrey DeMunn and John Bernthal and all these people, and they when they left it, the show at such a high bar. We just try to keep their memory alive, and I mean, we talk about them all the time, while we're on set, while we're filming, and you want to keep that level of intensity and that realism, and you never want it to dip. So we're constantly talking about story and where we may be headed, what we just finished, and you always you want to respect the people that helped us get there.
All right, so I'm gonna let you guys line up on these mics. We're gonna hand it over to you all. Try not to run anybody over.
That looks great this morning.
Does it? Thanks.
Really, really beautiful and luscious.
They smell me too.
Do you know what? Just before I walked in, I said, "Is it me or you that smells?" And he goes, "Anyway, it's you."
All right.
I like this.
Start over here.
All right.
Hi Andy, hi Norman.
Hey.
Really quickly, just before my question, I just want to say that my name is Keone from Boise. I'm a single dad, full-time single dad of 2 teenage boys, 16 and 14. And I just have to tell you that your performances in the show has given me a commonality with my kids that has brought me closer to them than you can even imagine. My parents as well, I mean, we spend Sundays together now, we use The Walking Dead for homework, it's amazing. So, my heartfelt gratitude to you guys.
Thank you.
So my question's to Andy. Maybe you could just talk a little bit about the scene in last week's episode where you were going to come down with the hatchet and on Chandler, and maybe just talk about what it took for you to get in that space and how difficult of a scene that was for you.
Yeah, great to hear that. The story. I love the fact. I'm so surprised about how. This seems to chime as a family show in spite of the kind of extremity. And also, I think it is, even, and I've said this before, I think even in our deepest and darkest moments, there is a kind of kernel of hope and solidarity, in the show. And I think in the bleakest and hopefully the darkest ever point of our show last week, there is that flame of just, he's our family too, that I say to Maggie, that there's still that moment of unity that we can build on this season. But that scene was crazy, and I don't really sort of go into great detail about what happens, because I don't really know. I just learn my lines, do my homework, listen to a bit of music, and look Jeffrey Dean Morgan in the eye, sort of shake his hand, and then we both jump, and see what happens. And we're very, very fortunate with our crew. I think the crew is the reason why this show is still as pristine as it is, because they've seen me behave like a maniac so many times that they're kind of used to me sort of just losing my mind. And they're like, oh yeah, Andy's just about to lose his mind. And for new people on set, they're like, oh, it's cool, he does this all the time. Just let him do whatever he needs to do, and roll camera.
He does this. This is what he does. He goes. It's really weird.
I don't do that. That's just.
And then he'll sort of howl like a wounded animal. You're like, oh, here we go.
Is that what, like Predator? You're saying I just.
And then he like stares into his hand. He's like,
much what happened. Thank you guys. Thank you.